Hello, my dear family members. I hope all of you are preparing well for your upcoming exam. I hope all of you have registered for Cognizant and you have technical exam within very few days. So, as you know, for cluster 1 and cluster 3, there will be HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and this will play a major role. Okay, so this will impact in your overall selection process, so please watch carefully. I'm going to share HTML, CSS, JavaScript recent coding questions. Okay, so basically from cluster 1 you will be having Java questions, then two Java questions, then you will have ANSI SQL, then HTML, CSS, JavaScript, one coding questions. Okay, and for cluster 3 as well, for cluster 3 C# will be there instead of Java, and then yeah, ANSI SQL, then you have HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, so for these both cluster guys, this is very important. And why this session will be very important, because this I'm going to cover actually the recent questions. Okay, and that can be repeated. Okay, so let me just start with the question. So the question is,
Hey, you ready for the future? Techno UF is here with premium prep materials, no need to fear. Cognizant, Accenture, TCS, and more. We'll get you ready, open up that door.
yeah, so the question is this, shown to the screen. I hope this is visible to you guys. So yeah, before just reading guys, if you have not subscribed this channel, then please do it, because this motivates me to make more content and it motivates me to be more hardworking and smart working as well. So please do that and show your big heart guys. Okay, so what's the question? That is yeah, regarding password related. So you are given a task in your college group project to add validation in the password files of a form. The form has three fields: first name, password, and retype password. Your task is to complete the HTML, CSS, JavaScript code to implement the following objectives. So what are the objectives you have to fulfill, right? So let's say in this portion, in HTML, CSS, JavaScript coding, they have given you total let's say 10 marks. Okay, so out of this 10 marks, all objectives will have separate marks. So let's say it having 3, it's having 3, it's having 4. So this way they can like separate the marks. Okay, so you have to achieve all objectives one by one. Let's say if you are not able to solve full code, at least try to fulfill these two validation, only one validation at least. Okay, so I hope you understood. And one very important thing, that is like most of the time they ask HTML, CSS, JavaScript full code, but sometimes they ask MCQ questions from these. So that will be obviously very easy, but still be prepared for both scenario, that you may have been asked for like MCQ also, that you can be asked from broad question as well to write a code. Okay, so let me just start with the objectives. So what are the objectives? That is, create a button with ID submit that will call password from form validation. This is the function which when clicked on it. Okay, so given a border radius of 5 pixel to all the input tags. And the third is regarding first name is to be made a mandatory field. If the field remains empty, the HTML content of the paragraph tag with ID demo should be updated with the appropriate message. First name has to be entered. Okay, so these three validation you have to fulfill. Oh, there is another validation, that is this. So your project requires to check the values of password and retype password fields to be exactly same. In case the values after, then I think you have to mainly check if the password and retype passwords are same or not. So this is the main thing here we have to validate. Okay, so let me show you the sample input, that is this. So I hope this is visible to you guys. So let me just so first name, so what's the condition for that? There is nothing for that first name. Okay, so mainly the objective is for the password and retype password. Okay, and for the border radius. So let me just put anything ABK, then password, let's say please subscribe. Okay, so it should be matched. Okay, subscribe, it should be matched. Okay, if not matched, then there should be a proper message. So let me just click on it, password do not match. So this is a proper message. Okay, and UBK, so this is a mandatory field. it. Let me check that. So let me just submit it. First name has to be entered. So first name is a mandatory field, so this is also you have to fulfill. So and also the border radius and the function should be there in your code. Okay, so I hope you understood what the task is. So the task is to mainly to make this form. First name, password, retype password, and submit button should be there, and first name should be mandatory, and password, retype password, the both fields should be same, and there should be a function for validation the scenario, and there should be there should be a border radius of 5 pixel for all the input tags, and yeah, id demo should be also written in your code. So this is the things you have to be very careful, guys. So basically in this type of question, similar patterns will be followed. So if you can solve this problem, then you can solve any type of problem. Okay, so let me show you the type of code lab editor we will be provided. That is in this case HTML there will be a separate file, CSS there will be separate file, and for JS there will be separate file. So you have to create a separate three HTML, CSS and JavaScript files, and you have to include those CSS and JS file in your HTML page. So I hope you understood. Okay, so for practicing you can use the Replit. Okay, Replit website to practice. And if you guys want full solutions and full all the questions, so then you can just prefer this website topmate.io/techno_uf. This is going to be very much helpful for you, because here I have included all the recent and previous year aptitude questions, .NET, Java, Python coding questions with answers, SQL, HTML, JavaScript, CSS codes also there, communication assessment live recorded are there, mock test are there to prepare more well, and interview experience. So from the very beginning to the last you are having everything. So if you just have it, it will be very much helpful for you. So as you can see the feedback of our previous prime members, so I hope you will also consider it. So just visit topmate.io/techno_uf. this will be very much helpful for you. Okay, so let me just start with the code. So if you have already written your code, so then it's very appreciate I appreciate your effort. So let me just start with the explanation. Actually I have already uploaded this video, like I have already uploaded solutions earlier, but still I'm solving it because I am showing you the importance of this code, of these questions, of this type of questions. Okay, so let me start. So actually this format will be provided already in your code editor. So just let me start from the body. Okay, so you have to create a form, right? So form tag you have to use. So password form, it can be given anything, it is not mentioned in your code, but id demo that should be mentioned exactly same as mentioned in the question. Okay, so that's the requirement, right? So that's why. So level, if you like let me just know guys, how much proficiency do you have? Actually I'm just assuming that you know basic of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, so that's why I'm just skipping few of the I'm assuming that you know few, right? So that's why I'm teaching that way. Okay, like let me know how much do you have proficiency, so that I can level up and level down according to the requirement. Okay, so level for first name. So at first this is for first name, so level is used to basically to write this one. Okay, and for this input field we have to input an input tag. Okay, enter an input tag. There we have to mention that as a type text and id first name, as you can like as whatever you want. Okay, and name first name. Then we are just writing beer break tags, so that we can have some space between two name or two field. Okay, then another level that is for password, and another level for retype password. Okay, but there at the end, before ending, we have one paragraph tag with id demo. And why this is important? Because this is mentioned in your question, so this should be mentioned. And as you can see, this is blank. So why blank? I'm just going to tell you, because here we are going to show a dynamic error message. If the name is not entered, then we'll show an error message dynamically, and if the password does not match, then we will show a message dynamically here inside this paragraph tag, okay, using the JavaScript. So that's why it is blank as of now. And there is a button tag we have to create. This is mentioned in your code. So button type is equal to button, so this is what you have to mention, and id submit, and on click this password function, this function password form validation, this function should be there, because this is what they will judge, okay. So at the end you have to include the JavaScript as this script src is equal to script.js, and we have to write the function implementation inside this file, okay. And also we have to implement, like include the css file here. So link rel is equal to stylesheet href is equal to styles.css. So this file should be written outside of this file, so that's why you have to include this, okay. So guys, one thing, I have one question for you. Please give in the comment section, as like this is an interview question, why we include css at header level and we include JavaScript at the bottom, why? So please give the answer in the comment section. I'll appreciate your effort, okay. So let me just write the css, the very small portion of the css required, because they have just mentioned that the border radius should be 5 pixel, so that's why just write this, and these are all additionally I have done, you can ignore, okay. And then inside the script.js file you have to write this function implementation. So function, then password from validation, this way you should write the code to initiate a function, then where first name, so this is the way to initialize a variable, okay. Then document dot get element by id, so we are getting the access of this first name id. So as you can see inside this file, we have given the id for first name as first name, right? First name id has this id first name, so we'll just targeting this first name tag, okay. And dot value, that means we are getting the value entered by the user, okay. So as soon as the user will enter any first name here, that will be stored inside that particular variable first name, okay. Inside this first name the value will be inserted. And then where password, as soon as, so document.get element by id password, so the same way we are targeting that particular password field, password tag, right. And as soon as we enter dot value, it is storing the value from the form the user is inputting, okay. So after that retype password is also being inserted the same way. Then we are writing where message is equal to document.get element by id demo. So we are just getting access here. As you can see, we are not writing dot value, because we are just getting the access of this demo. What is the demo? That is the paragraph tag we have entered. So here we are just getting access to write something later on, okay. So just as of now we have written like we have just got the access, okay. Then we are checking if the first name is equal to the blank. If it is equal to blank, then message dot inner html. So this way we are inserting this message, first name has to be entered, okay. So if the first name is blank, so what is the difference between double equal and triple equal in JavaScript? Please write this answer in the comment section, guys. This is very important interview questions, and that is being asked in interview of Cognizant, okay. So please give the answer in the comment section. So message dot inner dot html, so this message, it was blank, right? We have just got access to the paragraph tag. Now we are entering few things, few strings or few like statements inside that. So if message.innerHTML is equal to first name has to be entered. So if this is the condition, then this is to be shown, okay. Then if password is not matching with the retype password, then we have to enter this as well, message.innerHTML. So this is the function which enable us to enter this string inside that paragraph tag, okay. So password do not match, so that is being inserted inside this, okay. So how this is being inserted, I'm just going to show you, okay. So message.innerHTML is equal to form submitted successfully if this has not been like if this has been executed, then it is not true. If this has not been executed, then it is true. Okay, so let me just check that. So UVK, right? This is my first name, and this is the password 123. Okay, and retype password 123. So let me submit that, and as you can see, form submitted successfully. This has been populated. Okay, and if I have not entered UVK, then it will show first name has to be entered. Okay, and let's say I have entered anything here and the password is not matching, then it should show password do not match. And let's say there can be another scenario, and that is what okay, let me just show one thing. Let me just inspect that. As you can see, the code I have written in HTML, there the paragraph tag is empty as of now. Sorry, as of now it is written, but let me just reload. So as you can see, this is blank. Okay, paragraph tag is blank, but as soon as we write something, let me just submit it and let me show. See, form submitted successfully. So basically what happened, that is, it is taking this paragraph tag dynamically. Okay, so I have done one mistake, that is I have not made it like a mandatory to enter the password and retype password. Okay, so I'm just giving you this task, that please make this field password and retype password as mandatory. Okay, so I hope you will do, guys. So before ending this session, guys, again I'm requesting you have this prime materials, just visit topmate.io/techno_uf. This will be very much helpful for you, because this has everything you need to prepare for Cognizant. So I hope you will consider. So take the best decision. Thank you.
Please subscribe to Techno UF. And don't forget to like and share with your friends.